Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. So this is now episode 22 of the Preston Career Mode, guys, and it's been quite a while since I've done the last episode, so apologies for that, guys. But first of all, I have to say a massive thank you to all the positive support I got for my Gentry Day vlog. That video absolutely went mental for you guys, and so yeah, thanks so much for all the support shown on that. But into today's Career Mode, guys, the first game that we come up against is away to Spurs. So this is the team I decided to go for. This was always going to be a tough game, you know, and in this episode we have oh my word, we just have a catalogue of tough games. We got Spurs, then we got Chelsea, and then we got Liverpool at the end of today's episode. So today was not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. If we could walk away with today's episode with anything, I'd be pretty happy. I can't lie about that too much, but as you can see that Spurs are the best defensive team in the league. This was never going to be easy, but it was actually Preston who did actually start off on the upper hand in this game, guys. I went out with quite a positive formation, playing the 4-4-1-1, playing Ghana just in behind Kodja, and I thought that would work out for us. As you can see, there's the Spurs team looking very deadly indeed, but it was actually us who did manage to forge the opening chance of the game. We get the ball here with Joe Ghana. Ghana going for a bit of a speculative effort, but it just goes wide of the post in the end. Unlucky from Joe Ghana. He's got a bit of confidence lately. I believe he's on 2 goals so far in the Premier League, which is not too bad at all, I must say. But on this occasion, it just goes wide of the post, and Joey can't manage to get it into the back of the net. A bit unlucky with that, but Spurs then come forward with all the attacking prowess Spurs have got. We can't be affording to lose the ball in the box like that, especially to players like Harry Kane, who manages to forge a good save from our keeper then. Unlucky there for Harry Kane that he doesn't manage to get it into the back of the net. It was a good chance for him there, but once again, our defence was sleeping today, and we've got to keep our defence so much tighter, because lately that's been our horcrux so far. We've just not managed to do that. But then Garner, fantastic work on the ball. He manages to feed the ball into Danny Simpson. Danny Simpson, fantastic touchdown. Danny Simpson goes for it, and it goes into the top corner. I was not expecting that, guys. I took on the shot with Danny Simpson. I thought that it's probably just going to fizz wide of the post, but no, it flew into the top corner. An absolutely fantastic goal from Danny Simpson. I knew Danny Simpson would be a good signing. What a run that was from right back, I must add. But Joe Garner with the assist, and then Danny Simpson that just loops over Michel Vorm's head. I'm not actually sure why they're not playing Lloris, as they did have him on the bench, but nevertheless, you know, what a finish that is. Past Michel Vorm, absolutely fantastic. That's his first goal in the Preston North End shirt, and if he can supply more of them this season, I'll be eternally grateful to Danny Simpson. Vorm obviously not too happy about that one, but Spurs then come forward straight away. We're still in the first half here, and it's Harry Kane who manages to still equalise. Oh, we just can't hold on to a lead, guys. I don't know what it is in this Premier League season. Obviously, we are playing a legendary difficulty, so it's pretty hard for us. And obviously, with all the attacking prowess that Spurs have got, it was never going to be an easy job for us to keep a clean sheet here at White Hart Lane. Bentley really couldn't do anything with that. The ball goes into the top corner, and with a lethal striker like Harry Kane in the box, you're always expecting him to put that in the back of the net, and he did so that time. He converted absolutely fantastically, and really, we were left standing. We couldn't really do anything about that. So going into the second half now, guys, we needed to be a bit more positive, but DJ once again losing the ball sloppily. These are the sort of mistakes we need to pinch out of our game. The ball in the end falls to Pritchard. Pritchard sees an opportunity and slams it into the bottom corner. An absolutely fantastic goal from Alex Pritchard. Once again, I'm impressed with Spurs. They're even in this career mode, they're promoting their youth academy, which is really nice to see, but not the best goal to concede there. You know, we gave the ball away in midfield. It was Daniel Johnson, I think, who gave the ball away, and once again, Bentley, really, he's left so exposed from his back four today, and our back four today just wasn't on it today. I think our centre-back pairing for today's game, I think we were playing Van der Linden and Bailey Wright, and they just weren't at it today. I think we were playing Josh Brownhill in midfield as well. He had a good episode last time, but today he just wasn't offering anything in midfield. He couldn't put any tackles in here or there or anywhere at this point in time. Then the ball manages to fall to Lamella, then it goes back to Yedlin to Mason, to Pritchard. Pritchard seizes the opportunity once again, but this time Bentley managed to make a good save. Fantastic from Bentley. I'm still keeping confident with Bentley. I think he's not done I think he's been harshly dealt by his defence, especially in today's episode so far, but he makes a good save on that occasion. Then going into the last minute, I decided to just go all-out attack, and in the end, that could come back to punish us. I decided to go throw absolutely everything at Spurs. We didn't really have too many men back, and in the end, that did actually punish us. Spurs, I think it was one of their centre-backs, manages to make it 3-1, and that's just the harsh reality of the Premier League, you know. I mean, I had a choice, really, what to do when we went 2-1 down, and I thought I'd just go all-out attack. You know, we needed a goal. There was no point in walking away with a 2-1 defeat and keeping it tight for the last 10 minutes or so. So I just decided to go for it. We couldn't really forge any chances, and Spurs did what they did best. You know, they counter-attacked fast, and that actually was how that match did actually finish in the end, guys. It was a very disappointing match, especially for me and for all the players to lose at White Hart Lane. It was never going to be an easy match, but 3-1, I was a bit disappointed. Hopefully, we'll be able to bounce back next against Chelsea. After that Spurs defeat, they were a bit low on confidence, so this is the team I decided to go for. I decided to switch it up a little bit and go for a 4-3-3 formation. I thought that having 3 players in midfield, especially today, might help our cause. Hopefully, that will let us have more freedom and expression in midfield, hopefully, and play with a bit more freedom and all good stuff like that. But coming up against Chelsea, you know, they may have not been the best in real life this season, but on this game, they still have an absolutely fantastic squad. Literally, they have probably one of the best squads in the Premier League, and it was actually us who started off on the upper hand here. We get the ball here with Jamie Walker. He manages to force a fantastic save from their keeper. Danny Simpson gets the shot off the crossbar. We just can't manage to get it in. It falls to Walker again, and oh my word, how we didn't manage to get this in, I have no idea. But this is just the thing I'm talking about, guys. We just don't seem to have that luck at the moment that needs to be going for us. It was Jamie Walker in the end who had the final shot, but Begovic was on hand for Chelsea, and William then comes forward. He manages to get a good shot away here, but Bentley makes a good save. He's on hand for us today, and I was looking today more than anything to keep it tight at the back. I wanted to keep it tight at the back for as long as possible, but we then get the ball with Walker. Walker cuts inside and then manages to get the shot away, and I thought that had gone in. Oh my word, I can't even tell you how close I thought that was. I actually thought this went in. If you look here, I don't actually know how that didn't go in, but we all know how good Jamie Walker is at cutting inside onto his left foot and releasing his shot, but today just wasn't his day, and he couldn't manage to find the back of the net. But Chelsea, they were just absolutely on it today, and the ball falls here to Oscar. Oscar just hits it, and how am I meant to defend against that? Literally, what can you do against, you know, quality like that? Literally nothing, and Oscar just picks out the top corner, and it was just a fantastic goal in the end, and you really can't do anything about that. They picked away our defence here with a fantastic passing move, and it's Oscar who just finishes it off, and literally no one can do anything about that. I can't complain much about that. And then just to seal Chelsea's win, they managed to hit the crossbar there, and then who else of all players, it is Oscar who manages to follow it up and make it 2-0 to Chelsea. At this point, I really couldn't see us coming back into this game, you know. Ever since Chelsea scored their first goal in the 68th minute, we really were on the back foot ever since then, and Chelsea just, you know, stamped their dominance down on this game, and we really were grasping at straws in this game, if I'm honest. We were out of our depth, and that was a real shame, to be honest, because the reason, you know, you want to be in the Premier League is because you want to compete with these sort of teams, but today, it just wasn't going for us, and in the end, guys, I watched actually how that game did finish. It did finish 2-0 in the end to Chelsea, so out of 2 games, we managed to pick up no points so far. Really disappointing from a Preston aspect so far, but you know, you look at that Chelsea team, that is an absolutely fantastic team, and you know, our goal for this season just has to be to stay in the Premier League. So I decided to do, as we need to be keeping clean sheets, I decided to go with a 5-back formation. I'm also playing Joe Garner and Jermaine Beckford up front, trying to get that partnership going with Stevie May playing just in behind. We all know how well Stevie May likes to play in that cam position, and then with Alan Brown and Johnson in midfield. But what I was shocked by is Liverpool are actually currently bottom of the league. We're currently 15th, but Liverpool are bottom of the league. I actually couldn't believe that when I saw that. I thought the game had gone mad or something, but obviously Liverpool did not have a good start to this season. But so we'll have looked at this game and thinking, you know, we've got an opportunity here, but obviously going away to Anfield, it's never going to be an easy game. But nevertheless, you know, bottom of the league Liverpool, we had to see this as an opportunity, especially considering our last 2 games. But it's actually Jordan Henderson who gets the first chance of this game, but he forces our keeper into a decent save, and not really too testing, but early shots fired from Liverpool there, and they were just you know, a couple of warning shots to let them know that this is a decent Liverpool team we're facing. But then we managed to get the ball here with Cunningham. Cunningham works the ball to Johnson. Johnson, who's been pretty poor in this episode, works the ball out to Simpson. Simpson then sees an opportunity, goes past his man pretty well there. He's had a good episode today, Simpson. He manages to work the ball into Stevie May. May finds Garner. Garner clips it into Jermaine Beckford, who manages to fire it into the back of the net. Fantastic strike from Jermaine Beckford, and I believe this is his first start in the Premier League this season for Preston. Obviously, he has been here in the Premier League before, obviously for Everton, Liverpool's rivals, so that goal would have meant a lot to him, I'm sure, but that sends the Preston fans into absolute pandemonium. This would be absolutely insane if this happened in real life, but it's a Joe Garner assist, fantastic assist from Joe Garner, and what a finish that is from Jermaine Beckford. You know, he's 32 years of age, but he is not showing it there. A fantastic finish, absolutely fantastic. He's showing he can still compete in the Premier League at the highest of all levels, but then we managed to work the ball here. Jermaine Beckford steals off their play. Jermaine Beckford going on a bit of a run. He's not really got the pace he used to have, Jermaine Beckford, you know, he gets caught up pretty easily there, but nevertheless, he manages to hold on to the ball well until backup arrives in the form of Danny Simpson. Simpson manages to beat his man, swings the ball into Stevie May, into the box, it comes off the post, and Mignolet manages to deal with the rebound. Unlucky there for Stevie May, very unfortunate that he doesn't manage to get a goal in today's episode. He's actually played quite well in today's game, I can't lie about that. But then Liverpool get the ball here, they got the ball with Henderson. Henderson driving forward. Liverpool needed the goal, they're bottom of the table at this point, guys. They work the ball in to Danny Ings. Ings finds the ball across to Benteke, and Liverpool managed to make it 1-1. Absolute heartbreak for Preston. Yet again, we can't hold on to a lead. I don't know what it is, but nevertheless, you know, this Liverpool team may be bottom of the league. It's still very early on in the season, and with players like Benteke and we found it difficult today, I can't lie about that. But then they get the ball out here with Alberto. Liverpool are going in for the kill here, I can't lie about that. They were going like full out, all out attack here. The ball manages to fall to our play. We can't manage to half clear it to Milner. Milner manages to find the ball to Wisdom. Wisdom cuts it across, and of all people to put it into the back of the net, it's the ex-Burnley player Danny Ings, just to rub salt into the wounds that we can't manage to hold on to a lead. It's Danny Ings who puts it into the back of the net to hit the nail on the coffin there. Really, I just couldn't believe this, if I'm being honest. And today's just been a really poor episode. Shoddy defending yet again. I decided to switch up the centre-backs in this game to Reeder Johnson and I think Bailey Wright as well. That just didn't work for us. It just didn't work. And what more can you do? You know, you can't defend against this sort of stuff. And in the end, guys, it did actually finish 2-1 in the end to Liverpool. Really disappointing. You know, I went to Liverpool, and when you go to Liverpool, you'd expect, like, you'd normally be happy to walk away with anything really going to Anfield. But considering they were bottom of the league and in a poor run of form, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, that we walked away with nothing. And in this episode as well, we've walked away with absolutely nothing. So get your comments in the comments down below. What system do you think I should employ in the Premier League? Do you think I should stick to a 5-back formation? What formation do you think I should play? I'll be very interested to know. All your tips and tricks will be very helpful. So at the end of this episode, guys, we are just hovering outside the relegation zone. Liverpool have just leapfrogged us, and after 7 games, we're on 6 points. We've had 2 wins, 5 defeats. Not the best, but there is currently 3 teams in the relegation zone that haven't had the best start to the season either. So I have a feeling that that's going to be around about where we're going to be at the end of the season, guys. There's no doubt we'll be in a relegation scrap. I think that's pretty obvious. So in the next episode, guys, things do not get much easier. We've got Arsenal and Man United, but the big game into tomorrow in the next episode is we are playing Middlesbrough. That's an absolutely massive relegation 6-pointer. So if you have enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you do smash the like button. Check out all links in the description down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.